Welcome back to your channel, thrill seekers and believers of the unexplained. If you're drawn to the mystery, the eerie, and the otherworldly, you've come to the right place. Prepare to be captivated as we journey through the uncharted realms of the supernatural. This is Top 10 US TV, and today we're diving into the spine-tingling realm of the top 10 paranormal activities caught on camera. From shadowy figures that defy explanation to the chilling EVP recordings that will send shivers down your spine, we've scoured the depths of the internet to unearth the most compelling and inexplicable footage that will leave you questioning the boundaries of reality itself. Let's jump right in. Top 10 is the Intensive Scare Unit in Yorktown Memorial Hospital. The Yorktown Memorial Hospital was constructed in 1951 in Yorktown, Texas, a small community in the southeastern region of the vast state. Nuns who were rumored to not believe in pain medication once ran the hospital, which closed in the 1980s, became a rehabilitation center in the 1990s, and is now privately owned and open for excursions. It is regarded as one of the most haunted locations in Texas. Over the decades, it witnessed countless births, deaths, and a wide array of medical procedures. The emotional imprints left within its walls are undeniably strong, contributing to the foundation of the paranormal lore that surrounds the hospital. Numerous accounts of paranormal encounters have been documented by visitors, paranormal investigators, and former staff members of the hospital. These reports include disembodied voices, shadowy figures, inexplicable cold spots, and objects moving without any apparent cause. Witnesses often recount feelings of unease and an otherworldly presence within the hospital's corridors and rooms. Top 9 is the UFO Sightings Caught on Camera. The proliferation of smartphones and other recording devices has transformed the way we experience and document our lives. This technological revolution has also inadvertently facilitated the capture of inexplicable occurrences that were once relegated to anecdotal tales and blurry photographs. The proliferation of UFO sightings caught on camera is a testament to this phenomenon. In the New England region, where some of the earliest UFO sightings ever occurred, in Massachusetts, the town honors a group of pioneer UFO witnesses with a monument. The first UFO encounter occurs in broad daylight. A massive luminous object pulses in the sky. The first UFO encounter occurs in broad daylight. A massive luminous object pulses in the sky, then divides into two distinct objects. The experts offer numerous explanations, including military experimentation, lightning orbs, and drones. Additional segments depict other erratic lights in the sky that move at odd angles, dart at high velocities, and are arguably unidentifiable. Top 8 is the unexplained apparitions on the streets. The streets that weave through the heart of cities and towns have long been witness to the hustle and bustle of everyday life. However, amidst the routine and the ordinary, there are instances that defy explanation. Mysterious occurrences that fall under the umbrella of paranormal activities. These inexplicable events, ranging from ghostly apparitions to strange lights and eerie sounds, have captivated human imagination for centuries. Some of these paranormal activities is a car approaching an intersection when a woman or possibly a small child appears momentarily in the crosswalk. The motorist is blind and drives straight through the obstacle, or a black mist-like specter is observed forming in front of a car, which the driver does see. He then pauses and exits the vehicle to investigate, but finds nothing. Another captured image shows a car traveling and being struck by a white apparition that pushed it off the road and caused an accident. According to the majority of experts, such locations typically have a gruesome past or some other reason for the presence of spirits. Top 7 is the footage of Jesus or the demon. Throughout history, tales of encounters with the supernatural have captivated human imagination. Jesus, a symbol of divine guidance and benevolence, and demons, harbingers of darkness and malevolence. One footage is Pablo Morales, his spouse, and a few pals were hanging out in his Burbank, California courtyard. Pablo asserts that for a brief instant, they believed they saw Jesus Christ hovering into the air. However, experts concur that this is not Jesus, and instead believe it may be a sorceress using transvection. Pablo, who captured this video, desired so desperately for this to be Jesus Christ afloat in the sky. But now he does not know what to believe. Transvection is flying or levitation, something commonly attributed to witches or persons possessed by the devil. According to folklore, those deemed impure can practice transvection. Top 6 is the footage caught by a mountain bike rider. A mountain biker from the Hungarian countryside is riding along the countryside with a GoPro attached to his helmet through a beautiful little lane surrounded by lush green shrubbery when a creature that appeared gray, smooth, and very much like a human jumped at him, causing him to swerve and turn the camera around to see what it was. However, there was nothing there, not even an object. Unless this was a supernatural entity, it must have made extremely rapid movements in order to have vanished so quickly, unless the motorist turned the camera very rapidly. Top 5 is the footage of a strange figure standing among green trees. Drones that take photographs while traveling high above the ground are commonplace today. In Cannock Chase Forest, United Kingdom, the land is steeped in murderous history and is renowned for its strange hauntings. Perhaps the history of the land explains the drone footage James Cooper and David Whitehouse captured of the gorgeous forest in April 2015 while using a drone camera. However, they captured on camera a peculiar white figure standing among the verdant trees and vegetation. Just inside the tree line was what appeared to be a woman or a child dressed entirely in white but filthy. The legend of the black-eyed girl of Cannock Chase and the frequent sightings of a missing-eyed apparition in the forest known as the black-eyed girl of Cannock Chase. In fact, the black-eyed girl has been spotted all over the globe. Top 4 is the paranormal footage caught on caves. So it is plausible that undiscovered species may emerge from them. Jim Fresina and his wife, while on vacation in Hallstrom, Austria, visited the adjacent Dachstein mountain cavern. What they captured on camera can only be described as an apparition of a human climbing the cave walls above them. However, the apparition is sometimes transparent, appears to be spelunking with cat-like precision, and is apparently unclothed and unarmed. Experts believe that this is a ghost due to the land's history. Caves were prevalent in ancient civilizations, so the entity may be a ghost. Reports of shadowy figures or apparitions lurking within caves have contributed to the belief in their paranormal nature. Top 3 is the mystical being called Orang Bunyan. In the dense, expansive jungles of Indonesia, it is rumored that a race of mystical beings known as Orang Bunyan, or the hidden people, resides on the periphery of humanity. A group of beautiful and powerful ghostly interdimensional beings said to reside at the limit of humanity and be visible only to those with second sight. According to urban legend, if you go in search of them, they can make you vanish without a trace. A man embarks on a journey in 2019 to locate the legendary species. Using his camera and a flashlight, he films the verdant foliage while taunting the creatures in an attempt to lure them out. What he documents could be regarded as utterly horrifying. In the illumination, someone appears to be crouched and facing away in the distance. Suddenly, a face and 2 limbs crawl towards the individual holding the camera from almost directly beneath. Top 2 is the Slenderman, an entity that originated from an internet meme in 2009 for a contest that elicited new ideas for frightening urban legends. People believe that Slenderman, a character depicted as an abnormally tall, very thin man in a dark suit without a visage who prowls at night, was actually real. Many people have claimed to have seen him or encountered him in some manner. There were numerous reports of him on the internet, and a film was even made about him. In the second video on the list, 2 paranormal investigators, Mo Sargi and his companion Rennie, ventured into the Canadian wilderness in search of Slenderman. During their frigid journey, the investigators discover and retrieve an odd piece of trash high up in a tree. When they opened it, they discovered a bloodied mannequin inside, which terrified the men. They decided it was time to leave quickly, and as they were leaving, the camera captured a tall, slender, darkly foreboding creature, scarcely visible and unquestionably strange, towering over the investigators. Top 1 is the Bigfoot. Paul Freeman filmed a very persuasive clip of a large hairy cryptid in the woodlands in 1982. Since that sighting, Freeman has been captivated. He went out daily to search for additional evidence. Although Paul Freeman passed away in 2003, his son Michael Freeman of Spokane, Washington, fervently continues his father's search for the truth about Bigfoot. On August 20, 1992, Paul Freeman discovered what he believed to be Bigfoot's footprints. He made molds of these footprints and donated them to science. According to specialists, these modes have been extremely useful in their research. In the recording, Paul obtains approximately 10 seconds of footage of the brown gigantic creature. The impact of this footage has had on cryptozoology and new generations of Bigfoot explorers is regarded as some of the most voluminous evidence available. An expert concurs that it has not been tampered with and is genuine. And there you have it, brave viewers, a spine-chilling journey through the top 10 paranormal activities caught on camera. Before we wrap up, don't forget to hit that like button if these chilling tales send shivers down your spine. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you won't miss out on more scary content like this. If you've had your own paranormal experience or know of a mind-boggling incident captured on camera, don't hesitate to share it with us in the comments below. Stay curious, stay vigilant, and stay tuned. Who knows what otherworldly secrets our next investigation might uncover? Until then, keep your cameras rolling and your eyes peeled for the extraordinary.